Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Anu, a professional makeup artist from Delhi. Please take time to subscribe and let's dive into the video. So today I'm using the colorbar crayon in burgundy shade. Now this I'm using to create a base for the eyeshadow, and since it's a crayon, it will make the eyeshadow hold longer, and also create depth for the smoky eye. So what I'm doing is spreading it all over my eye, and then with the blending brush, you can take a fluffy blending brush for this and just try spreading the edges, because that is required to soften the eye look. So just on the outer corners, just spread it out evenly in a circular, in a semicircle motion. Keep blending unless you find that yes, you have smudged enough to create a softened look. Continue doing that till you achieve the desired result with blending brush. Now the next step is I'm adding a little black color eyeshadow. Now this is the eyeshadow color. I'm adding the eyeshadow color to give it a little more depth, and since we have used crayon in this, it will help to stay the eyeshadows for a longer time and also create more deep effect. So just take any black eyeshadow from your palette and apply it on the do not cover the entire lid with it. Just go on blending it softly towards the upper side of the lid. You will see the gradation now. Now similarly, I've used the crayon on the other side, and I've also used the blending brush to create that softened look for the eye, and we'll be repeating the same thing on the other eye with the eyeshadow also. Now taking the black eyeshadow and spreading it in a semi-circular motion evenly on both sides, so that you get the same effect on both the eyes. If you find that there is less of it, you can take more eyeshadow and then blend it along. Take a fluffy brush. I always suggest a fluffy brush for blending. That way you get a very nice softened effect. Now just to create a little more depth towards the lower lid, I have taken a gel eyeliner, and with a flat brush I'm just trying to create a little liner look for the eyes, so that there is a little gradation effect from dark to mid dark and then the eyes. Now moving on to the face, I have used Nykaa's face oil, radiant oil, for giving a little glow on my face. Since I like to keep the base very natural, this helps to give a little glowy effect and a very skin-like effect to the eyes. Now since we are doing the base, I have a little pigmentation around my mouth, now under the eyes, around my nose, and also on the sides of the forehead. Since these areas get tanned easily, they're more exposed, so just cover with the corrector, or this is now the LA Girl orange corrector I have used for the correction. And since we are on the correction process, we take a concealer which is like a little tone darker than our skin tone. So I have used Maybelline Age Rewind in the shade Caramel. I'm mixing it with the orange corrector so that they are properly mixed up and create a smooth layer beneath my foundation. Now just take a blending sponge and just dab it along so that it penetrates nicely, and you don't want to rub it off. So the dabbing motions are now you have to concentrate on the techniques that are being used. I'm using the dabbing motion so that my correction does not move from the place. Just evenly spread it along wherever you find, if you have any other pigment area. Now for the base, I have taken Sugar Cream foundation in the shade 30 and spreading it in smaller segments around my face, on my forehead, on the sides of my forehead, the temples, and also coming down on my neck area, since we want to keep it all evenly. But again, I use colors that are more like my skin tone, and I don't want to brighten up too much. So again, taking a blending sponge, beauty blender, and then dabbing in a tabular motion, just spread it evenly across your face. Make sure you cover under the eyes, but don't apply too much foundation under the eye, because here we'll be using the concealer. I'm using the colorbar concealer. They are very creamy products. I really liked it. You can also go ahead and try. Now again, I'm not using a very light tone, because I want to create a more like a second skin color for my base. So I'm just taking very closer to the base color and creating these on the highlighted areas. Just spread it across, and again taking a beauty blender, slowly in a tapping motion, just spreading it across. Now this you can go still closer to the eye, but I wouldn't suggest the foundation to go very close. But yes, you can spread this towards the eye, like how I'm doing it in a dabbler motion. You can do that. Just keep spreading it across. And please don't forget to cover your underlip area, because sometimes we forget to dab on that, and then the correction part, the orange corrector, seems to reflect on that. So please do cover your the lower lip area, cover the area around. Now for the contour, I'm using Forever 52 stick foundation in Spelt color. Now this is a contour shade. It's a very creamy texture. You can use it from the top of the ear to half midway of your face, till don't keep it very close to your nose, because then it creates a very different look. So just keeping it natural, covering my chin area so that my jawline appears. And now dabbing this, you have to keep it in the downwards motion, don't bring it up. But if you're doing your cheeks contouring, you can bring it up, but when you're doing your chin, you need to just press it down. So if you notice, I am not dragging it downwards, but upward motion when it comes to my cheek contouring. Just keep doing it. Now coming to the blush, you can take any color of your choice. I've taken a pink peach color blush for this, using a pack brush. Sorry, my camera just keeps on moving. But continue to stay with me. So this way we are just dabbing on. Again, I'm not just rubbing it off, I'm just dabbing it slowly so that my product stays where I am applying that. I do like a flush of color on my cheek, so I put it on the apple of my cheek, and then just setting it with a very light powder. I don't want to powder too much, because I want it to be nice and glowy look. So if you powder too much, then you don't get that glowing effect. So just keeping it a bit natural, very light handed, use a loose powder. You can use any loose powder, Fit Me, Laura Mercier, or whatever it's available with you. Now again, for my under eye, I'm using the same crayon of colorbar for a smoky effect. I'm giving it a base, just spreading it evenly, very close to my lash line. Keep spreading it across evenly and see if it's the required amount you want. You can create you can add on more as per your choice, but I think that's good enough for me, what I've done right now. So doing it the same way on the other eye, just spreading it across very close to my lash line. Spread evenly. If you think you've achieved the desired result, then just take a brush and slightly just smudge it with the similar color of shadow, so that your product stays where you have applied. Because since it's very important to set your crayons, because they are creamy products, so it's important to set it with the powder eyeshadow, or even for that matter any other cream products you use, just set it up with some powder thing. So here I'm using a similar shade of eyeshadow and just placing it over that crayon where I have applied, so that my product stays there and it doesn't budge. Just spread it across with a small flat brush like how I'm using. Now to fill in my waterline, I've taken Saleha's gel liner, and just take a pencil eyeliner brush, thin, and just spread it across. And I'm not rubbing it too much, I'm just creating a one slight layer of the liner in my waterline. Just spread it across nicely so that it gives you a depth in the eye. Now you can see the difference between both the eyes, how this one looks intense, deep. Now I've done the similar way on the other eye also with the liner. Now again taking a shadow, because I've applied gel, so I'm just setting my liner with a black eyeshadow to give it a little more deep effect, and also my liner should stay and not budge. So just continue on the other eye similarly. Now you can see how deep the eyes are already looking, with black in place and burgundy shade. It gives a very nice deep effect. I like to have a little fun during my videos. I hope you guys are enjoying though. So now for the brows, I've taken L'Oreal pomade. It's a very nice pomade. You can take any other, or even if you're comfortable with eyeshadow, you can do it with an angular brush. But this brush comes along with the pomade itself of L'Oreal. So I'm just creating my shape for the brows. Again, I like to keep it very light. I don't like getting too intense on my eyebrows. Keeping it soft and natural and not too deep. Just spread it across. Go lighter on the, on the front. Now coming on to my highlight, I have taken Forever 52 Twinkle Stars highlighter. Now I've kind of mixed both the shades and creating, look at the glow that it's giving. It just, immediate glow to the skin. Again, putting it across on the highlight points, doing it on the other cheek as well. Just spread it across. You can also put it across your temples, a bit. Just take it forward. Spreading it across on both the eye because I wanted a little glowy kind of a skin. Put it across the bridge of your nose. A little bit on your cupid bow also. On your chin a bit. And your brow bone. I'm using the same highlighter for my brow bone. See, it's a nice glowy kind of effect, and there you go with a little lip gloss on your face. You're ready to go with your soft smoky eye, giving it a nice shades of pinks and browns with it. So do tell me how you like it. Please comment below and follow me on Instagram. I'll link my handle below. And thank you so much for watching. See you.